And here we are, everybody. The Road to Glory series is starting here on the channel, and we've got a few to actually choose from to start our journey. We've got the Elite Recruit, a 5-star player, Blue Chip at 4-star. We've got the Contributor at a 3-star, and then we've got the Underdog story, and that is exactly the route in which we are going to take, and we are going to be a running back in this save. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action. But let's go ahead and get into it here. We are going to be an elusive back in this playthrough, so let's go ahead, hit back to me live, and we will continue on with this build. And here we have our player set up for our Road to Glory series. Bryce Hollins is our guy. We are going to be playing as a running back, as you saw beforehand, but it's a matter of trying to find a school now. We are from Virginia. Lynchburg is where we are going. That was where I went to school. We've got everything all set. Look at our boy Bryce. Look at him go. He's got the low Jordans on. We've got the gloves, the tape. This is what we got to start off with. 6 foot, 205, 60 overall, Bryce Hollins. And our Road to Glory journey starts now. It's a matter of trying to figure it out and see where we're going to end up and how this is going to work. Got a local TV reporter, Donna Harper. Hello, Bryce. I'm a local reporter covering your college decision. I've got a few questions. Which of these is most important to you as you're weighing your options? We are wanting to play immediately. Which of these is also important to Fun Campus? A good scheme fit. Playing somewhere with a strong home field advantage. Playing close to where I'm from. Home field advantage is fine because I don't really care if we're close to home or not. Thanks for your cooperation. Beautiful. Now it's a matter of who wants us. What about Army? Interest level is high. Wait, B- school fit. And where are they? Where'd they go? Buffalo school fit is a D+. Man, BYU actually might be a good shot, though. I don't want to go to the Big 12 right away. Memphis, no. So after thinking it over, I think we're going to start with Marshall, the Thundering Herd of Marshall. Go to West Virginia. We're going to sign with them. Bryce Hollins, a 2-star recruit. It is the ultimate story mode here of trying to figure it out. Weekly advance. We're going to figure it out as we go along here, but this is what the screen looks like for Road to Glory Ultimate Team. We've got 2 skill points. I'm waiting for Desmond Howard to stop talking right now. We are halfback number 4 right now on the depth chart. Let's go ahead and upgrade our player. Ratings, hands, route running, power, quickness is decent. I feel like we should probably upgrade our hands. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we upgraded our hands first. I feel like that's an important step to take. And yeah, here we are. Top stories, player. You can edit our player. We've got the top 25. We've got the depth chart. Road to Glory Central. Top stories. We're going to advance a week. And we are still in the preseason. So we've gone ahead, made our weigh exam is in 8 weeks. So we've got our first conversation here with our coach, Patrick Fulton. He is the offensive coordinator. Being a collegiate athlete isn't easy. You have a lot of balance and finite amount of time, so you won't be able to do everything. How long you have depends on if you are a short, normal, or bye week. You'll use any unspent energy resting. Quick pointer, you can turn in practice performance, and you're like, yep. We will give the confident answer. Let's do it, coach. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to get into practice bye week. We've got our weekly agenda. Let's take a look at the weekly agenda first. So we are taking a look at our weekly agenda here. And this is kind of where everything's at. We've got Clueless, we've got Academics, Leadership, Health, Training, and Brand. And right now our brand engagement is low. But we definitely need to get our points up in that. Leadership. We'll spend 1 on leadership. We don't need to recover right now. XP training, if we get that boosted. Let's replenish that. So now we're down to 1 energy bar. Local hero. Leadership. Let's just get the leadership in there, I guess. So now we're down to low energy. We got a bye week, so we might as well utilize our... We got skill, rushing attack, extra aggression. This is all backfield survival. We got a bunch of different things. Let's just do the classic rushing attack and kind of see how our player feels here with this Road to Glory start. Again, we're going to be trying to grind our way up. And here we are, normal rushing attack, guys, with our boy Hollins, who's quite slow, but we've got the edge. And there we are for the tutty. All right, we've got 1:23 to make some things happen. Let's follow our blocks. Now that's a holding. Ooh, nice move. Ankle breaker move. That's very nice. We are playing on... Oops, superstar. I got caught up there. Dang it, man. Nice block. Get to the edge. There it is. Beautiful stuff. All right, we just got to keep this going here. Got 1:05. I suppose what I'll do is I'll show you guys the results here as we seem to be able to get to the end zone at will. So I'll show you guys as soon as we finish up here in a minute. So there we are. We've got silver 350. We were pretty darn close there to getting gold for our first minigame practice result. But that's all well and good as we get things underway here, getting ready to finish the rest of our bye week. We've got the XP boost, not too shabby, but we'll go ahead and continue on with the simulation as we are... I don't know how close we are to a battle, but we'll get there when we get there. Got a little conversation here with Ethan Payne. Welcome to the halfback room. Question stirs. They're just adjusting the room because of some transfers. Looks like we'll be moving to We'll be rooming together this week. I tend to sleep over my alarm. Can you make sure I wake up tomorrow for practice? Yeah, we'll agree to help them. Why not? Hey, leadership's increased. Awesome stuff. But we'll continue on here. So here are our weekly agenda results. We've gone ahead and put a little bit more into academics, so we are definitely going to be prepared. We've also thrown a bunch in to leadership to get a little bit more team XP, as well as we threw some in... I think that's it. I think we just did leadership and academics. So we'll go ahead and get into the training right now for week number 2. Oh, no. Wait, no, we only get 1 try at that? I thought we had more tries. That sucks. I guess we need to be a little bit quicker on that one, but goodness, not what we were looking for in regards to a result in that. I thought that would be a little bit easier than it was, but that guy came on us really quickly there. So we're going to just have to find a way to keep on keeping on as we get ready for a matchup. Going up against FCS Southeast. Not too sure if we're actually going to be playing in this game, but we'll go ahead and simulate in as we are getting close to our first running back battle. Let's get into it here against the Pandas. So as you can see, the player of the game, absolutely nutty stuff here. FCS Southeast, the Pandas have actually upset the Thundering Herd of Marshall at home. Not great for our team, but it's great for us possibly when it comes to the actual depth chart. As you can see, they're 36-33. They got all their points in the fourth and second quarter, and we just couldn't find a way to stay with it. So back to the hub we go in order to try to find a way to move up in the starting lineups. Got a text message here from Brian Harris, the coach. Hey, Bryce, how have your first few weeks been going? I don't know how much you'll play this year, but I just want you to be patient. Your time will come. Yeah, thanks, coach. I suppose we'll be happy for now that we're even in college football playing. So we'll keep that going for the time being, but we definitely need to have a little bit more gains in the training. Another text here from Cade Connolly, I should say, tight end. Just a heads up, it's usually custom for freshmen to carry the seniors' pads out to the practice field and take them back. It's your position group's turn, and for this week, you gotta clean their lockers again. Just letting you know. I suppose we use up 2 energy points there, which does kind of suck, but we gotta do it. We get academic advisor. Hello, Bryce. I'll be your academic advisor for your time here. Glad to have you first. Must keep your stuff over. Wow, that goes fast. Keep your stuff over 2.0 GPA. Spend time each week studying. That won't always make you an A student immediately, but studying also prepares you for midterms on week 8 and finals for week 15. If you ignore studying, your GPA will plummet come exam week. Finally, if you finish each of your first 3 years with at least a 3.7, you can graduate early and not have to worry about grades when you're a senior. Oh, that's pretty cool. Very cool, actually. But we'll continue on here. NIL offers. We own a local sports goods store. Want you and some other players to come for a meet and greet over the span of a couple of days this and next week. Afterwards, we'd like you to sign some autographs. It would help us increase your local following, bring new people to our business. And this is our proposal for a 2-week contract for the cost of 1 energy per week. You'll receive 500 followers each week. We'll take the deal. We gotta take those early things here for Sheriff's Sporting Goods. Interesting. We only have 2 energy points now, so we've got to be smart with our weekly agenda. And right now our leadership is high, but I do feel like we need to make sure we keep up with our studying so that we are at least a little bit prepared, getting ready for that. So we've got, wait, 0 cost. Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it anymore. I was like, wait, what's going on here? XP training, socialize. Could socialize, but that'll take our academics down a little bit. So we'll throw that into some more leadership. So weekly agenda, good there. We now need to practice a bit more, and we need to be smart with our training and pick something that we think we could definitely get 100% on. Get there! Oh, I feel like we could do this. I'll catch you guys at the end to see what the actual XP gains are, but we should be able to get gold here and get a massive boost. And there you've got it, guys. With a few seconds to spare, we actually have the points to get gold as we tried to have some fun and hurdle our way to the goal line. That's what we're going to try to do here at the end and jump over in for a touchdown. But that's gold, and I think we're going to need to use and abuse that mini game to get those 500 points and get those boosts. That'll, I think, play a huge part in getting us fully upgraded. XP boost isn't too super high there. Coach's trust is what I'm more so looking for, and that is a big time gain there as we're now up in the 1200 range, getting ever so closer, it looks like, to the third string running back. So we got to keep things going there. We've got a game against Virginia Tech. We're probably not going to end up playing this game, so we'll go into it, see if anything happens, but we'll most likely catch you guys at the end of this game for the result. We are at the end of the game, guys. We end up losing to Virginia Tech 27-17. It was a decent battle early in the game, but Virginia Tech were able to pull away. They're in their new old jerseys this year. They actually look very clean, but you can see their Chiron drones getting the job done. 3 tutties, 135 yards. We'll hope to put up stats like that one day on the ground for the rushing attack, but as things stand, we are 0-2 on the season, so we'll go ahead and simulate up to the next week and see where we're at. Got another bye week here, so we've got our weekly agenda in which we will spend some points on our academics. We will spend some time here in the leadership area. Team XP is going up, which is awesome to see. I feel like maybe we spend a little bit more there on academics. We've got one more energy bar in which we will throw into the leadership ability, which is high. We want to be a good teammate, I think, and that's where we're spending those points. We'll keep The engagement currently low on the NIL front. Not really too sure if it's going to play too much of an issue moving forward, but leadership is high. We've got the coaches trust. We are close to getting that +2 coaches trust, which will be very, very nice, but we've got yet again another practice opportunity here in which we will try to continue on getting some more coaches trust. We're going to go ahead and do the rushing attack. I feel like extra aggression might be not the right one to do. Elusiveness drill. Evade defenders, run through hotspots, stay in bounds and reach the end zone without being struck by a projectile. Run through hotspots as quickly, then head to the end zone. Gotta focus up here. We got bronze at least, but I don't think this is the right drill. Yeah, that's not the right drill. We're not going to be doing that one ever again. I can tell you that much. Only 200 points there. That's kind of a bummer. We get more XP doing that drill, but I just not a fan of that. That's not the smart thing, but we got a bye week. We'll advance a week and see if we can do a little bit better next time. We've got our weekly agenda in which we can boost our studying here, and that is up to basic, which is good. I feel like we can train. That should get our XP up. We have one more skill point remaining in which we actually can't use. Or no, we have no more skill points, but we do have energy. We don't have any energy left, but we have, how do we upgrade our player? Oh, we have one gold star here, so we need 3 of those to get a physical attribute, which will be awesome to have. So we have one of those. We will need a few more to actually get things going. Let's go ahead and get into practice. We're going to do the practice that got us gold last time, and that is the rushing close quarters. So I'll hop into that and see if we can get the gold. And here we are, guys. Another week gone, another loss on the schedule. We actually skipped over Ohio State week. I just did the training and everything to get through that, and we end up losing to Western Michigan as well. Not a great look, as we are now 0-4. If our coach actually is able to make it another season, I'd be shocked. But we're going to continuing on here in hopes that we're able to get our first position battle here shortly. That would be awesome, but we'll go ahead and return to the hub and see what we can do. Another week, another weekly agenda here to go. We've got an exam here shortly, so we'll see if we can get prepared up for that. We'll keep our leadership pretty high as well. And I suppose what we can do here is let's socialize a little bit. It'll take our GPA down a bit, but that's okay. We have an open NIL slot, which is interesting. But we'll go ahead and get a little bit more studying, and it shows that we are indeed prepared. So that is nice to see there. We are a fan favorite. And we'll go ahead and get now back into practice and see what we can do. We got gold last time, so we'll see if we can do it again here. Yet again, another gold, as we are getting ever so closer to hopefully getting to 3rd string running back. It's going to be an absolute grind, and it says we can upgrade our player, but I'm not looking to upgrade our, I suppose I could do our route running. I don't know if that's going to really boost us up a little bit, but it gets it to at least 73, a little bit more respectable. So that gets all of our stats out of the 60s. Very nice stuff. Still a 60 overall, and I doubt we're going to play this next game against App State. So if we don't, we'll catch you guys at the end for the result. So we do not get the victory yet again. 0-5 on the season, 30-27 heartbreak. We had the game in the bag, but Appalachian State comes back strong in the 4th quarter and puts a whooping on us in the end in that 4th quarter, just edging us out there at the end of the game for our first Sun Belt Conference game. Absolute heartbreak here in West Virginia. Not what we like to see in Huntington. You see there 17-7 in the fourth is what it is, but we'll continue back to the hub, head to the grindstone, and see what we can do. So at this point here in week 7, we're going to put our head to the grindstone and see where we can end up. I'll catch you guys whenever we get close to another battle, but we keep getting golds in trainings. We keep spending our points wisely when it comes to the actual team with our weekly agenda. So I'll go ahead and simulate up to the point where we're able to potentially have a position battle and or get some more upgrades. Here we are at the end of the season, and you can see there 3-9 from the Thundering Herd. Not great. We do have 5 skill points. Got the practices out of the way. Our GPA is still a 4.0, and our academic rating went down for some reason. But taking a look here at the conference standings, you can see when we go to the Sun Belt East, 3-9, we went 3-5 in the conference. Not so great. We do not have any games left right now at this point in time, so I honestly don't know how the game is going to go from here, because we're going from conference championship week, I believe, into the bowl week, possibly, or not bowl week, but Heisman Trophy went to Castellanos, which is actually quite interesting. But Clear-Hearted deactivated, that's okay. Not too worried about that. We do have a weekly agenda. There are no practices here as we are in bowl week, and we can't study anymore. That's really weird. We've got that back up. We're gonna rip the XP, and since we do not have practice, we can just do that again, get the skill point. We are at risk at being injured, but that's perfectly a-okay with me, as we will continue on. We've got the Clear-Hearted activated once again. That's perfectly fine. Or Clear-Headed, not Clear-Hearted. We will continue here to advance a week. It says practice will be simulated, but we don't even have the ability to do so. You can see bowl season is now in week 2, week 3, and week 4. Getting to the college football national championship game. Not too sure where it is, and I guess we have a chance to enter the transfer portal. Before we do, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our player, and I feel like we should upgrade the hands. That gets us to a 61. We're going to upgrade the elusiveness. That gets us to a 63. And we will go ahead and upgrade. Ooh, we can do hands again, and we will. So that gets us up to a 63. Season 1 done and dusted. We didn't actually get any playing time whatsoever, which is quite interesting. A weekly to-do list. If we enter the transfer portal, are we able to come back? I don't know if we can or not. Are we able to? Oh, I guess we have the chance that we can if we want, but we don't have to if we don't want to. And just looking at our options, Marshall still seems like our best potential option to stay there. Although interest level, I wonder if it's better if we go somewhere that the interest level is a little bit higher. Could go to Wyoming, but they do have a senior depth chart. Running back, Air Force wants us. Navy really wants us, actually. A B-. School fit. Job security. For the coach, we might stick it out. Projected role, bench. I mean, all of our projected roles are still bench, but I don't know if technically it would be better to go to Navy. And that's playing time, Navy. Nah, we'll stick it out at Marshall. We've been here at Marshall. We'll stick it out with Marshall. And I'm wondering if it'll get to the season end here. Not too sure how this really works. Being a player at the bottom, a 2-star player coming in, it is definitely tough to actually get anywhere in this game at the start when it comes to points, especially at the running back position. It is definitely tough. Training results, I'm curious if we get any training results to the positive for us, or if they give us a little bit of XP. Getting into, it looks like we're getting into the 2025 season, in which we will actually go ahead and close out this episode. Looking at it here, what do we got? Fan favorite deactivated. That's perfectly fine. Got a bye week. We are running back number 3. We are up to a 65 overall now. And I guess that was just from natural progression? Possibly? I don't know, but we're up to a 65, and that's better than nothing. Weekly agenda to start off Season 3. We'll want to get our GPA up, and that's where we'll spend the bulk of our points, and then we can get into getting our XP up. Our brand exposure is definitely doing pretty good. We'll get the leadership going as well, so that we're able to get the clear-headed special ability. We can't do any more studying. We're already pretty close to start off year number 2 with the Marshall herd, I should say. And taking a look at our team schedule for Season 2, we've got a bye, then we go to Army, we've got Old Dominion, FCS West, Middle Tennessee State, Indiana. I'm hopeful that we're able to get into some games now that we are currently halfback number 3. We were number 4, so Season 1, kind of a bit of a bummer as a 2-star player, but that is what it is when it comes to progression. We're going to have to find a way to get things going as the program progresses, or as the series progresses here. But this is our player right now. Overall overview, didn't get any playing time year 1. Our stats are there on the board for you guys to take a look at. A bunch of training for year 1. Hopefully year 2 we will get some playing time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. That's going to be it for this one, and we will catch you guys in the next episode, which we will look to drop on Friday in hopes of getting some playing time. But we will see you guys then.